okay? And the chef, there's like all these cooking stations or whatever. Like, here's a cooking station, here's a cooking station, here's a cooking station. You don't necessarily need to know about everything that's going on in the kitchen. But if you make a function, you are creating your own little station in the kitchen where you are gonna get some amount of food, it's gonna come to you, you're gonna process it in some way, and you're gonna return it back. So you have the input and the output. And the
Can
value
you use metaphors where I order from Uber Eats instead of cooking metaphors? Because this would make more sense.
I actually cannot, because this is just not the same thing. Here's what it looks like. It's called def to define a function. You have the name of the function, and what's in the parentheses is what you are receiving. So what's in the parentheses is your input. This is what's coming into your station, and when you return something, you use the return word. That's what you're sending back out. So in this case, if you click level 2 code, what you guys are asked to do is to define this function called do we ban this guy? And the challenge is, if the message is bald, then you want to say true. We're going to return true. We are going to ban this guy. If it's anything else, you say false. Are there any immediate questions?
I think Aiden's lost, but I got it for sure.
Every match, every goal, every moment of Real Madrid's Champions League season streams live on Paramount Plus.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh my god.
This is the hardest league. From here it'll get a little easier because it's iterating off this. But we gotta address functions and returning stuff. We're ready. Set, go!
Oh fuck, I feel like I'm in school.
Yeah.
Sounds like Morty, dude.
Okay. So what I recommend is break this into chunks. What's the first thing that you would want to do?
The first thing is I want to set my variable for the message that I'm flagging or not flagging.
So not quite. You have to think about this weirdly. You need to assume, from your perspective, I am giving you a message, a Twitch chat message. You don't have to set it yourself. I'm going to be giving it to you. Okay? Assume that message is already set at the value of Aatrox is bald or whatever.
Okay. It could be anyone's bald.
No, but it's usually that, I feel like, so that makes sense.
I'm just going to run this. I think I'm done.
Oh, you have if message equals bald. Okay, well, you're close, but how does an if statement work, Aatrox?
If the message is bald, the result is true.
Look at the structure of an if statement.
Oh, wait. Okay, so if I would do if message equal.
Aiden might be cooking. He has the idea. It's if message equal. Oh my god, he might hit this. Kind of. Sort of. He has the right idea. Okay, how's Aatrox doing? If message equals bald, result goes true. Aatrox has the lines of code. He doesn't have the indentation.
It is crazy. Like, if you type enough shit into this box, you just steal some woman's healthcare records in Arkansas.
I think I cooked, bro.
So, you know all those red lines?
What do those mean? That means, like, successful?
It's a red wave coming through your code saying that it
a red wave
isn't functioning properly and you're burning the house down.
I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, I mean, he can just copy that. There's something in there that you're missing, Aatrox.
A colon.
The colon! That was it! You're missing the colon.
Did I do it?
Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. No, you did not. Okay.
Dude, you just said I was doing okay.
You massively undid your progress. Okay, line 7. You have ball copy pasta. I'm gonna help you out. Delete line 7. It's breaking your code.
Wait. Did it work? Hold on, I don't think it worked because it's banning normal fucking guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yours is not working, but it's close. What you should try doing is thinking through the logic. So if you look at your code, imagine what will happen if the message is bald. Because what you're trying to do is look for a message that's bald. And then imagine if it's a message that's not bald. Think through both scenarios and see, would your code actually work?
Doug, I'm having a brain blast.
Okay, love to see it.
The animation's happening, and my forehead's growing a lot.
Aatrox, let me give you some stuff. All right, so walk me through what you're doing line by line. Explain it.
If message is bald, result equals true.
Okay, minor thing here. This is confusing. You just gotta get used to it. So I'll just tell you. Equals when there's two of them. That's for comparison. It's checking to see if two things are true. If you want to assign a variable, you just use one equals. You're both in a situation where if the message is bald, you are correctly identifying that and going, okay, I know what to do there. Neither of you are properly identifying what will happen if the message is not bald.
I've never had a chat message that wasn't calling me bald. I can't even fathom that world. It's a wasted time. time.
If you want to say that something is not equals, you can do exclamation mark equals. I'm realizing now that it's likely you guys would have wanted to do this. So if you want to say, okay, hold on. Aiden, keep going.
What the F, dude?
Aiden, I'm going to be honest. I feel like I've given you a little more help. But if you go back to your thing, you are one character off of the answer.
Yeah. Oh!
There's a red line telling you what the problem is.
I don't have any red lines.
Wait, I did it. I think I did it, right?
I don't have any red lines.
It says true, and then it's going to say false.
Aiden Calvin has officially completed the challenge. Aatrox, you are close. Once again, you got farther faster, and then you kind of got stuck near the end.
I check if the message is bald, and then I put the result as true.
Yep.
And then I print a message to warn them about not bullying.
Yep.
And then I return the function true.
Okay, this just gets into learning how functions work. You don't want to return until the end. The return is the final thing you're doing. So if you return in the middle, what you're doing right now, let me rephrase this, is you are always returning true. You're not even getting to the part below that where you're just checking if it's not. Does that make sense? You close? Kind of. Okay, walk me through from top to bottom. Usually this helps if you talk through what you
checks if the message is bald. It turns the result equals true.
So what does that line do? Result equals true.
It's making the variable result equal the word true.
Yes. So you now have a variable that is equal to the word true. Okay, now keep going.
If the message is not bald, then the result becomes false.
Okay, cool. You have a variable that might be false now. So at the end, you need to return the final decision, what you created, what you determined, you need to return it back. So how do you return it? There you go. That's it. And if you run level 2, save that, and level 2 testing, there we go. Aatrox has no hair, false. Bald is true.
Okay, but it's only banning for bald right now.
Yes, it's only returning. Okay, that being said, you did it! All right, congratulations to both of you guys. That was the big lead. It's mostly just going to look like that type of format from this onward. Who won level 2? Maybe? It feels like that's a lot and confusing. I think it'll get easier from here. Aiden, congratulations. You win level 2 with 82% of the vote.
This is rigged. You teacher's pet. He's walking you through it first, and then you're done, and then he's like, oh, let's check out what Aatrox's doing.
I did kind of rig it by I feel like I've guided Aiden a little bit more. The thing is, you're too fast out of the gate. You're like a horse that just gets way in the lead, and then you start slowing down, all right? I would like to imagine that it'll get more fun from here, because we're going on to level 3, and now it'll actually do things.
All right, level 3.
I will protect all in Riesa Maxia.
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. We won't lose to...
We are now going to make an actual chat bot that actually bans people in your community depending on what they say.
Oh, let's go.
We're going to write another function. Just like before, it's going to take a Twitch chat message. And this time, instead of saying true or false, you just get to decide how long to ban them. And your goal over the next, let's say, 20, 30 minutes is just to create the most interesting chat rule that you can. So if you open up level 3 code, it's going to look very similar. So it's do we ban this guy? And you are going to receive a Twitch chat message. You're going to receive a username. You could choose to ban them based on their username if you want. And then sub is true or false based on whether they're subscribers. Last time, you received a Twitch chat message and you returned either true or false. This time, you're receiving a Twitch chat message and you're returning any number, and that number will then be used to ban them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. With that, I think we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin level number 3. Go!
This is going to be quite a challenge.
You can start super simple, just make sure it works.
I want the ban time to be 100 seconds.
Just a thing to note, this is going to run on every single message in your chat. If by default you set the ban time to 100, it will ban literally everybody who talks in your chat. And you can do that, and that is funny.
That's kind of money.
Yeah, that's kind of money. Because right now, Aiden, all he's done is change ban time to 10,000, which will just ban everybody in
Dude,
his chat.
wait, what if I just run it?
You can do that.
If message equals Lizzie. We're running. Oh,
Wait.
God!
Oh, yeah, no, you are super banning them. Wow, okay.
Wait, so did you win?
Please.
No, Aiden.
Oh, my God!
I'm gonna
it's
give
a
you
massacre!
I'm going to give
It's
you...
a massacre!
says you've banned 111 people, by the way. Technically, Agerog has it working, but it works to get it. The quest here is not to get a working thing. It's just to decide what you want it to be. So it's up to you.
Okay.
We'll give you guys 20 more minutes. Just make it as interesting as possible. Because you can add many different things. Right now, Agerog is just banning people who say glitches.
I banned my whole fucking chat. There's nobody left.
It does say, I don't know if you can see in red text, you banned 300 people.
I have nobody left. You just ended my stream. It turns out there's not a single person.
There might be a lurker or two.
And by the way, it plays a gunshot sound every time, so I can't even shoot.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you the gunshots. You can turn that off if you want. But cool, I mean, you got the gist of it.
I'm gonna open up Audacity and record a little audio file that I want to have.
Wait, hold on. For what?
For when I ban somebody.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can tell you how to do that. Yeah, we're going to deal with that next time, but that works, actually. Okay, Aiden is currently working to start ending the copy pasta.
That's good. Okay, can I deafen them? I'm gonna record an audio from my band. Your band. Your band.
Okay, so what's he doing? If bald... Oh, he's copying the thing. By the way, this is smart, Aiden. This is what coding often is. You, like, look online for what a thing is. You copy how somebody else did it, and then you just kind of tweak the variables. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I'm learning so much about what the fuck my engineer friends talk about.
Yeah, right. That's the hope. What is Atrioc doing, by the way? What is going on over here?
Yikes!
What the fuck is happening over here?
Yikes!
Okay, all right. Well, got that going on over there. Okay, let's go over what Aiden is doing. If message starts with, I assumed Aiden was like good, ban time equals 900,000. If username is Yingling Nick, who is Ludwig's private assistant, so he bans Yingling for just talking. Atrioc, let me just make sure I'm following. So you're going to ban them for, 1,000 seconds if they don't have Aiden, and you're going to ban them for 1,000 seconds if they don't have Epstein.
So, ideally, if their message does not include some relation between Aiden and Epstein, then it will ban them.
Okay. What you want to do is cover every single case that could happen. Right now, you have a ban time if they don't say Aiden and if they don't say Epstein. But what if that's not true? Like, you want a baseline of something that will happen.
Well, I don't want them to get banned if they don't...
Right, exactly. So, you need to cover that case. You can't just assume it knows what to do as the default. You need to tell it what the default is.
Can I do else 0 or something?
You could. That is one way to do it, yes. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Okay, I think I have working code.
Oh, wait, really? Hold on, let me see.
Can I run it?
Aiden, quickly walk me through what your rules are just so chat understands them.
Okay. So this is what I have attempted to do, right? If the message starts with, I assumed Aiden was like good, the beginning of the copy pasta, they automatically get timed out for 900,000 seconds.
Okay.
If their username is Yingling Nick, they're just max timed out for the maximum amount of time. So that cleans up
piece of code.
Well, it's to mostly clean up the riffraff in my chat.
You just right-click ban him on it. Doesn't need to be a code for this.
No, it's really, I think it's about doing it efficiently. And then we're going to see something I've called the Atrioc count here, where equals message count bald. And if somebody mentions the word bald more than 3 times in a message, they are automatically timed out for 100 seconds. I've set up another count, slime count, message just the word slime. And then I've also said my random number variable here to be between 100 and 990, that's 9,999. And then I set up a variable called slime count, where if you do not include the word slime in your message, you are banned for the random number.
Okay, that's a lot, yeah.
So you have to include slime in your message, and then I've also set it up so that if your message is less than 35 characters, because I like nuanced discussion, you're also banned for a period of time.
I want to add that. It needs to have a certain length of character. That's actually a good idea. If length of message.
This is, I'm not going to worry about if-else clauses, but right now, as you go through this, so let's say Yingling talks, right? And you immediately give him a ban time of almost 1 million. But then let's say if he goes down a little bit and Atrioc count is greater than 3, the ban time will be reset to 100, right? So every time you set equals, you're creating a new value. What you probably want to do is add to their ban time rather than replace it entirely.
If I change the order, does that also solve it, or does that not really matter?
Yeah, what you're doing right now is the easiest, simplest version, but ultimately there's a lot of ways to do it. Atrioc, how are you doing?
I cooked up a real fucking
Print, you got
spicy
sent
piece
to
of code
Aiden's
here.
Island.
Aiden is Epstein. What's going on in your chat?
I have made a rule.
Okay, yeah. Walk me through it. Walk me through it.
So, normal default ban time is 0 because I want free discussion. However, if you don't mention the word Aiden and Epstein in your message, and the length of message has to be over 20 characters because I want a real discussion on Aiden and Epstein. Doesn't have to be positive or negative. I'm not saying there's a connection. I'm just saying you should include both. Additionally, a random person, 1 in 1,000, will get banned and get sent to Aiden's island.
Okay.
I actually want to add one more thing.
One more. One more?
Let me know before you run it so I can watch in chat for either one of you guys.
Okay.
If basketball not in
This is great. I'm gonna run it. Just chat. Make sure you understand the rules. F5. Holy, we're running it.
Oh my fucking god. This is a disaster. He's been 51 people. I forgot to make a function to make it quieter.
You have to talk about Aiden! Aiden and Epstein! And basketball!
Every Atrioc video from now on that has the chat overlays is gonna be filled with fucking this. Dude, my career's over.
Can I just say, the quality of your Twitch chat has really gone up recently. Aiden, quickly a reminder everybody, you'll get banned if you're Yingling, Ludwig, or Nick Falco.
Oh my god, it just makes a shooting sound when you do. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, no, it's banning a lot of people. Oh my god. Oh wow, wow. Okay, it's ramping up. Aiden seems like he really enjoys. I thought the shooting sound was a nice effect.
Okay, unmod Yingling Nick so he can be banned.
Oh no! Don't worry, it'll ban mods.
Look at that guy over there. Look at that guy in that corner. He's banned over there, bro.
Oh yeah, timeout 1 week, 4 days. Yeah, there you go. What did he try to say? He wrote no, I'm safe, and you banned him for 1,000,000 seconds.
He thought he was safe because he was a mod.
Oh yeah, no, that's not how it works. Not how it works. Okay, I am going to put up a vote. Guys, well done on level 3. You've made a functioning, and you can run this anytime you want. Like, you can adjust this and run this literally whenever. It is now yours.
I don't even have to run it anymore. People just made it part of the culture. Why won't Aiden stop playing basketball with his best friend Epstein on his island? There's not even the program's not even running.
Atrioc, I think maybe because that custom sound you added in, that was a smart play. You are currently winning level 3 with 80% of the vote. Congratulations.
Finally on the board.
Wait,
dude.
what was your custom sound when you...
It said, you're banned.
All right. This one we'll try to get through a little bit quicker. We'll get to the last one, which similar. It's more about you guys picking what you want to do.
29,200. That's how many days most of us have here on Earth. If we see a better future, it's on us to lead the way. At UMass, be the future you want to see. Be revolutionary.
Hey, can we credit the Doug for these boxes at the top? They're really nice.
That's a
They
good looking
really
box.
add a-
That's a good
It's a
looking
good
box.
looking box.
When I worked at EA, you better fucking believe my documentation looked good. Nobody cared. It looked good. This is level 4, OBS Hotkey Bot. What we're going to do is just make something where when you press a key on your keyboard, something happens. I'm going to give you a couple new tools to do something interesting with it. So 2 new things. One is playing sound. If you've already kind of figured that out, I'll quickly show you how to do
Ahead of
that.
the game.
And another is updating OBS. So if you want to play an audio file, you would do this. You type audio_manager.playAudio, which is going to tell it to play an audio file, and in the parentheses, you put the name of the file. That is it. So you can go add your own sound files now. You don't have to use the ones I provided. It's whatever you want. Okay, so here are some options. OBS_manager is the module, and I'm going to just tell you some of the functions. One